Hello everyone, this is B from the UntitledGameShow.com. We're here once again to do more gameplay video of Max Payne for the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. If you need a copy of the game, a link is in the description below. Let's do this, guys. Like and subscribe. And smile too. Let's see how we're gonna get through the sniper. Headshot. I should do a count of how many headshots I get throughout this game. A little tricky, but I made it.
Hey, you're fucking dead!
Shh, my boy. Don't be afraid of the fire. You think that'll hurt you? You think they'll char your skin and char your bones? But it'll make you clean in the long run. The joys of hygiene!
What the fuck?
Come to me, you sinners, you evil men! You were born in filth and squalor, but today you will be cleansed. Cleansed in fire!
Why the hell did he do that?
It was hard seeing Brewer go out like that, but I got to thinking, it was what he was waiting for, a chance to make a difference. At least that's what helps me sleep at night. Looked like he was keeping an eye on me. Must have thought we were kindred spirits. More and more, I think he was right.
Yeah, he was having a lab up at this place.
It made for interesting reading. If I'd been given a few more years looking into the bottom of a glass, I might have been on the same page.
Are you serious? I can watch TV? I'm probably gonna end up dead because of
The
this.
Adventures of Captain Baseball Bat Boy, episode 203. We join our hero on a date at the arcade with Bicycle Helmet Girl.
Yeah, we're not on a date.
We join our hero on a top secret training mission.
That's more like it.
When, in the blink of an eye, the trickster Sassy appears and grabs Bicycle Helmet Girl.
Help me, baseball bat boy! I'll save you. Base is loaded. Here's the windup and the pitch.
Then, suddenly, the trickster Sassy presents his latest evil trick, a devilish aging ray.
Oh no, Triple B! Don't get unnaturally old before your time. Don't worry, Bicycle Helmet Girl. I'll never get old.
Oh, drat, I got old.
Hit a grand slam and save me, Triple B.
Oh, gee willikers.
How will our hero hit a home run when he can't even run the bases anymore? What will he do next? Find out in the next episode of The Adventures of Captain Baseball Bat Boy.
Hippos get hungry in the middle of the night. Good thing Hippo's Hamburgers is open 24 hours.
Yes, I am gonna watch all of this.
Keep those little hippos back.
Good old Rockstar and their Easter eggs. This is why I look around in games. I'm gonna cut that out and make that its own video. Just for some of you guys who probably want to see it. I might not even know they exist. Woo! Saw that coming. Shot.
I didn't have a fancy green light on my gun, just a stubborn desire to stop those thugs from having their way. I had wanted to live so bad in years.
Trophy.
Up and out. Scramble away from what's left of your life over dead bodies and a few loose roof tiles. If I'd thought things through, I may have sat down and let myself burn right there.
Yeah, the shotgun's not the right weapon for this, but I had it, so... Oh, shit. Let me just look around, see if there's anything else around here. Probably won't be. What? Doesn't hurt to look. And to give you some time to take care of these guys from far.
Gunfire over Hoboken. Felt strange to be at the center of it again. The target, that is. Like an old comedian hearing one last round of applause.
A shotgun in one hand and a Uzi in the other. Nothing wrong with that combination.
Coming into Newark Airport. Get right on the Pulaski, pal. Don't look down.
I gotta see something. Oh shit, you can't roll that out. Where to next? Probably climbing up. Old Jersey Street.
Alright guys, let's look alive. We're gonna get this prick. Come on, wanna hear some motivation? Let's go.
Hey, what was that?
What was what?
I heard something.
Find
Up
us.
there!
Up where?
Up there!
there, brother?
I needed help 5 minutes ago.
Looked like you were doing fine.
Well, it doesn't feel that way.
Well, you ain't lost it. Hey, it looks like there might be a way down through the wreck up here.
There were wrecks all around, and not the kind you fix up for a weekend project. These were the wrecks you cross the road to avoid.
And they're always one step ahead.
They don't need to second guess us when they're covering all the angles.
Just fuck off already.
AK. Good stuff.
Fancy seeing you here.
Six shots left. Let's see what I can do with it. Stick your head out. Good shot.
We gotta wade down to the street.
Scotch and pills. What could possibly go wrong?
Come on, let's go. Come on.
These chumps have been chopping up cars around the corner from my apartment for the last year. The ex-cop in me clocked it months ago, but the deadbeat in me didn't give a shit.
What the fuck?
I'm fine with the leather.
There's plenty here, going begging.
This don't show the blood so much.
That's what you call fishing.
How's this look? Okay?
Shotguns are easy to range. Let's see if I can get a good shot. Oh man. Go finish him. Melee kills are very good.
You knew your way around these parts.
Let's just get over there.
Yeah? Think you need a hand?
No, do you? Let's go, amigo.
You like that?
Should be a bit quieter in here.
Yeah, it's nice. Yeah, I can see why you'd want to leave this place, Max. It's real charming.
Isn't it?
So look, I got some friends in Queens. We can stay there for a few days.
Queens.
You want a job yet, Max?
So here we were, miles up the Tiete River, looking for what we did not know.
Max. You listening? Max! So like I was saying, I think they're a group called the Crashapret.
Why'd you tell me they were called the CS?
They are. I mean, Fabiana. She was kidnapped by the CS. The guys that crashed that little party at the stadium, they were a group of paramilitaries.
You'll have to forgive me for not being able to follow all this.
You're not supposed to follow it. The government can't even follow it. It ensures that no one's ever guilty.
So why'd they do it? Bust us at the stadium.
Somebody told them we were gonna be there with a whole lot of money. Anyway, the money's gone. Just hope we can get the girl back.
Yeah, me too. Wonder where the hell she is.
You know there's a harbor about a half a mile up? She's gotta be there. This is a known Comando Sombra area.
You know, if I'd been doing my job properly, we wouldn't be out here in the middle of nowhere looking for some broad who got pinched on my watch.
That's what we tell ourselves, huh? It's all our fault.
No, I'm serious. By the time they grabbed the girls, I was half cut. I ain't slipping, man. I'm slipped. I'm a bad joke.
Max, we work private security. We're all ex-soldiers, ex-special forces, ex-cops, ex-good guys. We all have our reasons why we became ex. Maybe now we can put things right, okay?
So that was it, was it? Say the magic word and be absolved of your sins. If only shit were that simple, I'd have done it years ago. Me, I'd been stuck in the past so long I'd forgotten what year it was.
Max, quit your daydreaming. This is it. It's over there. I'm gonna cut the engine. Glide in.
Don't go anywhere.
Okay guys, let's go do this.
Looked like Passos had brought us to the right place. That was the chopper the Commando Sombra used to escape the nightclub attack. If Fabiana wasn't around here, then at least someone that knew where she was had to be. Here I was, some hopped-up gringo a long way from home, making trouble the only way I knew. As the weather worsened, I caught a glimpse of the rusted shells of previous lives that had been lived out here in this swampy shithole, and I wondered if I would end up the same way, or what would happen to that girl I was supposed to protect. A bullet will sometimes work as well as a key.
What does that even mean? A bullet works the same as a key? Well, I mean, for like a door. Oh, oh shit, no duh. Trying to tell me to shoot the lock. Funny thing on Mythbusters, they prove that that's not really that easy to do. Shooting locks open
I had
doors.
no idea what lay ahead, and as much as
Small
part of me would
caliber,
rather be
that is.
anywhere else, I knew this was where I had to be. I felt responsible. I just had to fix the situation, right here.
I like how the rain effect is dripping off of the roof. I don't think I've seen that in many video games before. Just taking a look at it right now. Kinda neat. And interesting.
I couldn't understand them, but I didn't have to. Cheap hoods are the same from here to Timbuktu. The slab of meat on the boat was clearly the boss. Serrano, they called him. And it seemed that our suspicions were correct. Fabiana was here, somewhere further ahead. I had to find her quickly and quietly if possible. Last thing I wanted was a party with these clowns.
Stealth. Is there stealth in this game? Bastard. I was not trying to make that happen, but yeah, Max Payne doesn't do stuff quietly.
I kept moving toward the signs of life, rubbing them out as I went along.
Alright, let's see what's gonna come around this corner.
I'd seen enough to know that Fabiana was at least alive, if not exactly well. Her captors didn't look like they were quite the kind and gentle type. I had to find that room quickly.
Vai se fuder, cara! Vai tomar no meio do cu! Eu vou te meter bala, hein? Vá se fuder, porra! Oi! Dani! Você tá aí? Você tem um cigarro?
These dudes look like twins. It's gonna be a bad day for them. Yep, good guy to headshot.
think about what would be happening on that video feed now. Just my own imminent cameo. I had to keep moving. I hoped that I'd find Fabiana sooner than later, if at all.
Right behind this wall. I want to make sure. Just like that. Make sure I kill them exactly right. I'm not too sure how he survived that, but okay. Just be real careful right here. Don't want to rush in too much and get blown away. Did not see that guy over there in the corner hiding. Good thing I was able to turn around fast enough. Oops. So let's move on. Let's go. Just had to make sure he was dead.
That was the chair that she had been held in. I had just missed them.
A dor. Com a idade vem a
I'm
dor.
watching TV
É
again.
dor de cabeça, dor de estômago, dor na virilha, dor nas juntas, dor de ressaca. É por isso que existe Interfectum. Interfectum é um analgésico forte para a dor forte.
This is INC.
We have reports of more violence erupting in Panama, where citizens are still reeling from this attack 2 months ago. Colombian paramilitary group United Souls of the People, or AUP, have been waging a campaign of violence and terror in the area around Bastidas, despite government attempts to stabilize the region. Staying in Latin America, an explosion of violence in Brazil's largest city, Sao Paulo, as much publicized initiatives to stop feuding between favela gangs and the police have completely failed. Some local activists blame much of the city's problems on the activities of right-wing groups Cracha Preto and Nova Garda, who they accuse of vigilante-style attacks in the areas of the city where police have lost control. Some human rights organizations report a slew of missing persons in the city, a topic that many observers say local law enforcement isn't taking seriously. This turmoil is shaping up to be a hot topic in next year's mayoral election. Right-wing candidate Victor Branco was once a frontrunner, but is now falling behind in the polls. Well, there may be some political storm clouds out there, but the sun is shining in many regions today. Over to Marisol with the weather.
Here we go again.
Hey, at least the weather's nice.
They've been making a reality show starring Sao Paulo's favorite housewife. Probably thought it would grease the wheels with the ransom money, but it only made me want to shove the cash down their throats. She was on the move. If they'd finally decided to kill her, I wasn't doing anything to persuade them otherwise.
Nothing really down here. Just wanted to look around.
Porra! Cala a boca! Ninguém pode te ouvir, caralho! Sua burguesinha safada! Vou te pegar, é? Vou te pegar antes que eu boto uma bala na tua cabeça!
There she was, right in front of me. The drunk fool in me wanted to make a play. But I had just about enough sense to know that I'd end up with another dead girl in my arms if I did.
Não, velho, não. O irmão já falou, velho, ele quer ela inteira. Aí, você vai jogar dinheiro no lixo, hein? Caralho, cara, tá virando uma cilada essa porra, mano.
I was in a cocaine. It seemed Serrano's boys had targeted the entire Bronco family and didn't give a shit which one they pinched. I opened the door to the next circle of this low-rent hell.
must be a few more of them somewhere I don't see. Let's try to get in there slowly.
Serrano was reading his reviews. Vain chump. The newspaper was plastered with the news of the first kidnapping attempt. These were the floor plans to the nightclub. Seemed Mr. Serrano like to be prepared. Proper little Boy Scout.
Here we go. Gotta heal up. My bad, guys. I'll try that one over. Actually, I'm gonna make it the end of the video right here. I'm gonna come back with some more, guys. Untitled.gameshow.com. If you want a copy of the game, the link is in the description. Can't wait for next time. See you soon. Like and subscribe. Peace, guys.